Heidi and Mark, schools like the one behind me is where a lot of these incidents do occur. Now, the backlog could take years to clear because it takes about 11 months to investigate each case.
It would be interesting to see and if there's any trend as to why those misconducts are, because that's definitely a high increase.
The Utah Professional Practices Advisory Commission reports more than 93 teacher misconduct complaints so far this year, almost doubling in the last 5 years. Representative Candice Perucci chairs the Education Interim Committee.
These are some pretty egregious crimes. So to see those increasing, I don't know if someone would make the argument these are increasing across society, so then it's going to spill over into the teaching profession. But it's definitely something we want to get a handle on.
The commission has requested help the last few years.
How are you going to, get them the help that they need?
I think that we should put a chunk of one-time money towards them hiring up some temporary investigators, temporary staff, that they can get the backlog down towards at a manageable rate for their current staff. If we need to look at additional full-time employees to do that, I'm open to that. But for now, I'll be putting in a funding request so that they can actually do that.
Propose the money, and then how long until you actually be able to get those investigators hired?
That will be largely up to the State Board of Education and their office there. But we aren't in session until January.
It raises concern.
I say the more resources, the better.
Now, last year, a bill that had the resources to help with this backlog was not funded. Now, the representative there did tell me she wants to spend the months leading up to this new session figuring out the reason why for all these increases. Reporting live in Murray, Brian Will, KUTV 2 News.